Go.
Hello everyone, it's Nick. Today I'm going to talk to you about why we do things that we enjoy and why we continue to do things that we don't enjoy so much and don't lead to positive things in our life. Alright? There's a couple different reasons for this. Some of them are, you might say genetic, but I believe, and you'll see other people out there, that you don't always have to behave in which the way the brain always wants you to, that you can control it. It doesn't have to always control you. So what does that mean? Really, when talking about fear, fear is originally something that human beings needed to survive. It was a primitive response, to keep you alive from animals chasing you, just like you see like a bird chasing a mouse. The mouse is going to scurry away in fear. It saves its life, keep it alive. Today, fear is not really needed as much. You have a house, you have a job, you have health insurance, you have all kinds of things that take care of you. You really don't need to fear, the news, everything you see on the news and things like this. And live your life in fear. It won't lead to anything good, right? Much like that mouse running away, you'll just end up scurrying off to a dark place. So, going back to what we were originally talking about, why people do things, one has a lot to do with self-esteem. So, self-esteem is, who you believe to be. Where do these beliefs come from? Really, self-esteem is a reflection of who you believe, again, yourself to be, based on beliefs that you learned, things that people have told you, your education, things like that. And also, with that in mind, who you were yesterday is not who you can become today. You aren't who... You can't sum up your life based on the things that you've done, but what you're going to do, which is, you don't know. It's limitless. Beliefs also make you who you are. They make you do things. They make you feel a certain way about certain people or situations. They make you react to situations a certain way. And they also control how you think. So basically, if you believe that you have a lot of good to do in the world, and kindness and love to give to people, then those are the types of things you'll be thinking about, and those are the types of things that you'll do and you'll end up fulfilling. Okay, so that's another really important point, which is, be mindful of your thoughts. Deepak Chopra once said in his study of endocrinology that when they started to study human emotion, they could track that where a thought would go, a molecule would follow, which means, what you think, although if someone says to you, it's meaningless or your thoughts aren't important, something like that, well, that evidence shows that thoughts actually produce things in the material world, in the actual world that can be measured in science and biology. Which means thoughts are important, so you want to be mindful of what you're thinking about. You want to think positive things that are going to lead to whatever it is, your goal is. So that brings me to the next point. Focus on where you want to go. Don't focus on fear. If you have an objective or something that you need to do that's going to make you happy, don't worry about the fears. That's not going to lead you to success. You have to focus, to take everything else out from your life and write down the steps in which you need to get you to where you need to go. And this brings me to a quote which I think is really important to understand. It's called Impossible Odds. It says, if I have lost confidence in myself, I have the universe against me. And that was said by Ralph Waldo Emerson, who was born in 1803, died in 1882. And he was born in the USA. And really what I think Ralph was trying to tell us is that if you don't believe in yourself, then really you're left with the world to dictate who you believe yourself to be. And that can be a very dangerous thing, because if you're around people who don't think the way that you need them to, which is impossible, you're going to end up just being what other people want you to be. And I don't know about you, but that sounds kind of like mental slavery to me. I'd rather just believe I can be anyone I want, do anything I want, and go that route, right? So think about that. You know, don't lose confidence in yourself. Otherwise, you're left with everyone else to tell you who you are. Thank you.